welcome to another sit and go video. Today we're playing the $11 sit and goes and we're, as you've seen, I'm sorry, what happened to my voice? As you can see, I just started everywhere, so it may take some time till the action goes. Alright, should be better now. Whoa, at the moment I don't have any hands. Ace 5 suited. The last video I made, I've seen pretty strange plays with those ace rag hands, especially in early phases. Please don't do the same faults they make. Ace 5 is just an easy fold here. Please just play something like ace queen or above. With everything else you just get yourself in trouble. Pocket ace is pretty easy to play, I would say, on this limit. Against limper, 3 times plus 1 per limper makes 240. I would prefer someone re-raises here because I do not want to see a 5-handed flop here. Anyway, this one looks pretty nice. I have the nut flush draw if I'm outdrawn so far, and I have the outs for my ace, so at least 11, and I could be ahead anyway. For sure I could be beat by a flush, but let's just hope that's not the case. And his bet into me does not need to be that strong. He called me with pocket jacks, which is not a correct play. He has to think about me having at least, really at least, the king, and against the king he's an underdog of, let me say, I don't know, at least 65 to 35 or something. That's just what I'm calculating by my mind. Not sure about it. To the bottom left, I'm just checking here. I want to see some more cards. I have 6 outs on my overcards, and another 4 to hit the gut shot straight. So I'm like the delayed Conti bet here, because he might fold on the turn as well. He does not, so I can play check fold here. He could have had a flush draw, something like a jack or whatever. I do not want to find out here. I'm sorry for the cough, but I have a little cold, or I had one. To the bottom right, I'm calling with pocket 4s on set value. Well, against this raise I have to fold. Don't want to gamble with half my stack here. That's just too early. I'm limping really any pocket pair out of any position on the $11 sit and goes. just because my implied odds are huge. That's incredible with what kind of hands people like going broke against me, and well, that's why I'm playing them from any position. Pocket queens, easy raise, and on the $11 sit and goes as well a hand to go broke with pre-flop. So if someone re-raises me, I'm all in. Well, the flop is a bit dry. We have some straight possibilities, some flush possibilities. Well, against him it's an easy insta call. He over pushed pre-flop the last hand when he was pushing his whole stack in the middle with against 3 limpers. So that's absolutely not necessary and a stupid move. Again, he was overplaying his hand totally. Might have worked when I would just have ace king, but against everything else, he was pretty drawing that. I hit my 10, he checks to me, so he's not interested in the pot, so I bet a bit more than half the pot, and I take it down. Pocket sixes to the upper left. I would like to steal raise here. If pistol is pushing me, I have to call. Against anyone else, I would have to fold. And the scenario happens. Have a coin flip, and I can win it. Jack 8 suited is a fold. I had to call here because of the odds I was getting. I was getting 2 to 1 or something. So that's a pretty easy call with any pocket. Yeah. Because I'm well against this range, I'm probably I'm not much of an underdog, because against most of his hands I have a coin flip and what, ace 4. They're really wasting their money. It's great on these limits. To the upper right, he raised in front of me. I have ace queen. His raise might include ace jack, ace 10, whatever. So I think I'm ahead against this range, and I have some fold equity against low pocket pairs. Well, I do not have any fold equity against pocket queens for sure, but well, shit happens. Anyway, we have a new table here. To the upper left, I would have checked behind to just see a flop and how to hit a set. Like that, I have to fold to the upper right with pocket deuces. On those implied odds, easy call. And now I have to fold. Well, my odds are insane. I'm really getting close to 2 to 1 again. Anyway, I have to fold. Don't want to flip for 2/3 of my stack here. That's not worth it. Yeah. Well, 5/6 easy fold. He's probably pushing a lot of hands because he thinks, oh, I'm pretty sure I have to double up and whatever. Um, well, King Jack is one of the better hands he might have here. So anyway, I can call him pretty loose, but I didn't get the chance to with my hand. Ace Jack, I will raise here because the other stacks are pretty big. I would call King Guy to if he pushes, because of the odds I would get again. Against the other ones I had to fold against a push because I'm probably behind. He calls me and I make my monster hand. So hopefully he was slow playing something like kings or whatever. He did not. Anyways, I've taken down a nice pot again. Please do not limp on the button, especially not with a weak hand. You might do this sometimes to vary your play with a monster, but even on higher limits, it gets predictable in a while. So it doesn't make any sense at all to just limp. A3 suited. Oh no, I can afford to fold here. Don't have to get in marginal spots. For a short moment I will change the tables to the bottom left because I have hit my set here. Maybe we get an interesting spot. I'll limp pre-flop, all of them did as well. And I prefer betting here because, well, we're on the $11 and goes. Most people like to call me down here with, I don't know, with what, with, well, any jack, pocket tens maybe, or whatever. Even on those completely undrawy board you've seen, they will call me. I could have slow played there, but as you've seen, I gained some root chips by betting, and the turn probably wouldn't help them either, so I don't know whether I would gain more chips by betting the turn and the river. I hope that's okay that I changed the table for a moment. I thought it would be more interesting to do so. Now the more interesting table is back because the blinds are higher and I'm a bit shorter. To the upper left you've seen the power of the big stack. They're just folding into me. He's pushing a wide range, any ace, lots of kings, so I'm way ahead against his range and have an easy push with pocket tens here. His overcall with pocket sixes is incredibly bad. He has to think about having at best a coin flip against the first one. Well, not at best, sometimes even more, but especially against me, he can at best have a coin flip. To the bottom left I'm pushing queen 8 because I'm pretty short, which might be a bit loose, but I prefer the loose push against folding and crippling through the blinds. to the upper right, ace queen suited. Thinking about repushing here. How did he gain his chips? That's sometimes pretty interesting. Here he did with ace queen, so he seems to be a solid player. And he raised from under the gun, so his range might be ace queen or better, queens are better. So I'm not ahead with my ace queen. And he shows me ace 9. Damn it. Okay, then he's loose as well. Next time I will push against him. To the upper left, we're in the money yet. I don't know how they arranged to bust that early, but thanks anyway. 9-4. I'm in great position. I'm the chip leader here. I can put the pressure onto him because he does not want to bust before Magetti does. And that's why I'm raising here, even with my 9-3 offsuit. He really does not want to call me with anything, just because of the chances to bust here. 10-3, well, just check it here. Interesting flop. I don't know what he might have, but it could be some overcards or something. So I'll bet here and hope to take down the pot. He raised. I might be ahead against him because he's pushing pretty loose, and if someone busts him, I want to be the one just to still be the chip leader. Heads up. Well, he hits. Anyway, I'm the chip leader, so nothing to worry about. And my read was correct. Again, if the small blind pushes, I would call him with my king 9 offsuit. Against him I cannot call because it would cripple me too much. I would even have less than Magetti does, and well, that's nothing I want to happen. Oh, 3-4 easy fold. So in a way that's a nice spot as well, because I'm the chip leader. In a way they are playing for second now, because Magetti has at least some chips, so I can push pretty loose here. To the upper right, you've seen me pushing with king queen, just because his range is pretty loose, and I should be a favorite against his range. A6 again for the same reason. I will fold here, even though I'm thinking that I might be again ahead against his range, but not ahead enough to push here. 3-8 again, the same reason. He probably does not want to play against me because he's pretty short. He called me, I make my continuation bet, and if he calls me again, I'm over with this hand. If I do not hit anything else. He had pocket 9s, okay. Wonder why he didn't repush. With my S5 again, I will raise here. I have a too big stack to push here against him. With the Jack 7, I prefer the free play. You've seen me being loose with my 3-8. So I probably do not have much fold equity when raising. Pocket eights. Well, I will raise here. Just want to take the pot down right here, because everything else would be pretty ugly. Now I'm down to 12 big blinds, so I'm pushing king 10 here. That's a better play than raising and getting pushed by the chip leader. King jack is a fold. Ace 9, he just limped. He completed, so that's even weaker. The first incomplete, he might do this with a lot of hands. With queen 9, for example. So easy push, as I said, and he should easily fold his hand. To the upper left, you see me pushing 10-9 suited or something. That was because of my fold equity I had. To the bottom right, I wanted to bet the flop, or I wanted to bet any flop. Now I have a gut shot and a flush draw, so I have to call him here and fold on the river. Nine 6 offsuit, I will fold here just to make him see that I'm folding some hands. Jack's easy push. Pocket 3s as well. And to the upper right, I would push ace king against peach and repush against any razor. Jack 10 is a fold from that position. From the button I would have pushed. Ace deuce will be pushed if he does not. So he's been playing pretty tight during the last hands. I don't know whether he was playing any hand at all. So I can easily fold here as well with my queen 10. He checked to me. He completed. So queen jack should be strong enough to push. To the bottom left, we're on the bubble. He's the chip leader, so he should push usually pretty loose. He does not, so he gives me the chance to push against the other one with my king 3 suited. Pocket 8's easy push as well, and he's not pushing as loose as he should. Jack 10 suited, I've been pushing the last, I had pushed the last hand. He probably is thinking about me being pretty loose, so I'd like to see a flop and play my hand with a great playability. Now he's totally over betting the flop, and I'm thinking about being ahead. He might hit the flop in 35% of the cases, so he might not have hit it at all, and my 10 might be good. And it is against the 7 pocket 7s, and I won this one. So we changed the tables here. Here I gained some chips just a few minutes ago, where someone was pushing king queen suited from under the gun, and I called him with ace queen. A7 as well, easy. Um, 10-9 is close, but I am pretty short, so I prefer pushing here than going through the blinds, and I should have fold equity against both of them, because it would cripple them down to just 3 big blinds. Well, I do not have any fold equity, and he busts me with king 4, which is not a good call anyway. Whoops. So there's the last table I opened. And to the bottom left we're in the money. To the upper right, Jack 10. First in would be a push. He raised here. Siko. I don't know whether this is a trap raise. Anyway, my hand is not that strong that I have to over push him. To the upper left, well, no brainer. And to the upper right, we are on the bubble. He just completed, even if he had raised or pushed, I would have called him. His complete might be even weaker. And I make my full house and win this pot. Well, to the upper right, we're in the money now. Ace queen suited would be an easy push anyway. Ace 5 as a fold from that position. One position later I would have pushed. Deuce 4 suited, again a fold. Ace queen to the upper right. I will repush here. I'm pretty sure to be ahead here. And I should have some fold equity, especially because I'm pushing, though he's pretty short. He calls me with Jack 8 suited. Strange play, either he's pushing pre-flop or he just folds. Don't know what well, this raise call play doesn't make any sense at all. To the bottom right, first in I pushed king 9 and got called by ace 9. Shit happens. Well, to the bottom left, everything above our edge is a push here, and queen 4 is exactly average, so I pushed it. And we're heads up now. Again he's raising, so I think I have a lot of fold equity, and my hand is at least above average. His raise might be even weak because we're heads up. It's his first hand. He might be wondering what I would do against the raise. Here I just push him. Now I have pocket queens. The way I make a trap raise here. Hope he repushes me. He just folds. Anyway, fine with me. He just limped in the pot, so I might be ahead against him with my king 7. If not, most of the time I have live cards. And my odds are great, so if I call him here, the spot to call him really does not to get the chips in the middle really does not matter at all, I think, because I'm way too short to have a real decision. King 4 offsuit, heads up, easy push. And well, I won this one as well. To the bottom right, I'm pretty short now. I won the last hand. Do not even know with what I won this one. But king 4 is a fold now. Even though I'm thinking I'm ahead against him. What did he do last hand? He called with 10-7 of clubs. If his limping range is that loose, I think I should push here, because I can win 500 chips in case he calls me. Again I'm ahead, and again I win, so I have a nice check now, a stack now again. to the upper left. He's stalling, which makes sense because in the next hand he's not in the blind and he wants blinds to grow up then, because that's the best spot for him to push and he could win most of the chips. Well, I just think that might be his intention. Why why he's waiting that long, sorry. But it will probably not work out because I will push my queen jack here. I have just 5.5 big blinds left. That's why I'm pushing. Well, nice hand. So we're on the bubble now, and I have to play pretty tight because Konsuman is pretty short in chips. He has just 3 times the big blind. If he would push here, I wouldn't call him anyway, because I would be the short stack if I lose the hand with my 8-3, and I'm pretty likely to lose. On the other hand, whip flip should push here, any 2, because his fold equity is immense. Well, we're not calling any hand at all. Check 8 is a fold. Again, the first in usually I would have pushed, but because he's that short, I don't want to play against the chip leader. He can push any 2 there, because my calling range starts with queens, I would say, and that's even loose. Sit and go wizard says just pocket kings, I think. But in a way, I just don't see me folding queens there, because I just want to gain the chips here. King 6 offsuit as a push, queen jack as well, and when having the chips, I have a lot of implied value in a way, because I can win some more by pushes I can make. Well, king queen is an easy call here. Should be ahead against his range, and we're heads up again. Pocket first, I'll push. I do not have any read at all, and I'm pushing into aces, so I will fold here. If I know that he's a loose player and he will fold, then I would push. Otherwise, I have to fold, because he might be trapping as well. And now he committed all of his chips with the worst hand. Side bets, oh my god, is on this limit. Why is he playing here? I know him from playing on the $33 sit and goes or something. King 7 suited is close. The problem is when paying the blinds, I have just 3.5 big blinds left, and because I know that he's a pretty solid player, he should probably fold most of his hands. I know this push is pretty loose, and your sit and go whiz will probably tell me something else than I'm pushing here. But therefore, but there are some minus EV pushes you have to make to win sit and goes. He just completed, that's weak, so we have an easy push with queen 10. I was just thinking about calling his push with queen 10 because I might be ahead. I'm not, because he trapped me with ace 4. Bad trap, but anyway, it worked out. Well, thank you for watching my video. If you have any feedback to give, I would be glad to hear it. If not, we'll see each other in one of my coachings or just in one of my videos. Till then, bye bye.